Noah. How are you?
Hello, good morning, Kelly. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Doing great, thanks.
Yes, so we're going to talk all about travel and lifestyle this morning with Hotwire.com for a quick and easy way to enjoy a summer vacation, or just if you're wanting to get out and go travel. I found this very interesting, Kelly. Hotwire has gathered, that most millennial Americans, they don't have a problem booking their travels like the day of or last minute. And I always thought that would cause for a more pricey, a pricey thing to do. But why is that? Why are people wanting to book last minute instead of book ahead of time before the actual date that they're going on a vacation?
Well, you're right. It is fascinating what's going on right now. There's a huge trend shift, and it is because of the millennials. And, Hotwire did this huge survey and found out that most Americans now do want quickies. They want these quick trips, and the millennials are really the ones that are feeling this because, some of them have shorter attention spans. They want to do things last minute. And now with just how travel is everything right now, everyone wants these to take as many trips per year as possible. And obviously you can't take several week-long trips a year, but you can take weekend trips. You can take a bunch of them throughout the year. And you're right, before it was really expensive to wait until the last minute. But what Hotwire's done is they've really tried to stay ahead of the trend, and they made it super affordable and very easy and convenient and quick to book these last minute trips without breaking the bank. And then what they did is they did all this research to come up with the 40 best cities in the U.S. to take these quickies. And it's really a great way to, help funnel you and filter you and say, like, here's the 40 cities. They range from big cities all the way to itty-bitty cities. And they're like, here's the information. And here's the best ways to save and to even use their hot rate feature and book 4-star hotels at 2-star prices. And they've done all the work for you. It's amazing.
And Kelly, speaking of travel and lifestyle that we're chatting about this morning, what is a quickie trip that you've personally done that you wouldn't mind sharing with our audience this morning?
I just went a few weeks ago. I went to Vegas, and I'm borderline ashamed to say that I've been to Vegas 35 times. It's a lot. It's a lot. I've been there a lot. It used to be where I would go with my family, like when I was a kid. But now I still, living in LA, that is a quickie trip. You hop over there. Most people don't want to go to Vegas for more than a couple days anyway, so it's like the perfect spot for a quickie. But so convenient. I mean, the airport's right there. It takes you 10 minutes to get to your hotel after the airport, and it's so affordable. There's great value depending on how you do it, of course. But Vegas was my last one, and that's always kind of the top of my list for a quickie, no matter where I'm at in the country, because it's so easy. I don't think there's anywhere that, everyone has a direct flight to Vegas. It's so easy to get there.
Yeah, definitely, Kelly. I haven't been to Vegas. That's a place that I want to go to one day.
Well, hopefully you'll get 35 trips in by the next time I talk to you, right?
That's right, Kelly. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about transportation. A lot of young millennials are using Lyft or Ubers to transport themselves when they go on vacation. They're not driving when they're on vacation. So I used a Lyft when I was in Los Angeles recently, speaking actually of last week. And how can you save on money of that? Because, that can get pretty pricey if you're using a Lyft, for every single point, that you're going to. So how can you save on money when using these particular type of transportations?
Well, it's interesting because it all depends on what you're comparing it to. So yes, those dollars can add up, but if you're comparing it to renting a car every day, then usually it's a lot more affordable to take Lyft or Uber. And, there are more affordable ways, and a lot of the bigger cities offer like Uber Pool, or they have the same feature on Lyft too, I'm just not sure what it's called, but, Uber Pool where you could share a ride with other people, or the Uber X. But even now in some of the bigger cities, they have like Uber Comfort, where you're actually getting almost like that select black car kind of feel, but for like Uber X pricing. So there are ways to even make it a little bit more luxurious, but not have to pay those huge premiums for like the black cars. So, it's really easy to travel around town once you're there. And once again, it's all compared to how you're doing it. If you're taking 20 a day, it can add up. But if you're really using it just to get to where you need to go, then it's pretty affordable.
Well, Kelly Rizzo, thank you so much for joining me this morning to chat all about travel and lifestyle. I hope this helps some of our viewers watching out there. And to learn more about how to make a quickie, please visit hotwire.com for all your booking and travel needs. Thank you, Kelly, for joining me this morning. It was a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Have a great summer and take care.
Thanks, you too.
All right, bye.